back again in an emoji review. So basically I have tried to prepare several games that I tried to install in this dream gadget, which is the GPD with Max 2 6800U, 16GB of RAM and 1TB of SSD, and VME 2280 single side. So I have tried to install the tempered glass as well, I guess, which is perfectly fit because the tempered glass was actually included from them as well, which is pretty nice because you can immediately implement it into the screen, the matte screen finish, exactly like a MacBook, but this has a very small size and more powerful processor, especially for Windows. So this video is around 7 minutes, just to test several games that I tried to. Basically most of those games is basically an old games because the first time that I wanted to do with a laptop gaming is just playing nostalgic games that I used to play back in the PlayStation 2, I guess, even though that's basically not really matters because if you talk about PlayStation 2 emulator, it is already available on Android or iOS, I guess, I'm not sure. Yeah. But the settings about the model, it's just not really good. Especially you cannot use trainer, which I really like for PC games. But sadly, the first game that I test, which is the RPM tuning, which is basically, I don't know whether it is ported from PlayStation 3, but it just has very bad compatibility. Because if you talk about the official release on Steam, which I also used to play, it is called Midnight Outlaw, 6 hours to sign up. Yeah. They have 2 different titles for the same game. So the second games that I test, which is the all-time favorite, Street Racing Syndicate, which is basically quite inappropriate when I was first played this in the PlayStation 2 because it is pretty an adult game because there's a real girl and scene video if you try to go into certain places or accomplish certain mission. So basically the story is not quite big because it's just basically like an arcade game, but there's a lot of race that you need to do over and over again. And yeah, this is the nearest alternative to the unreleased Fast and Furious game, or to Fast and Furious game, because they only tried to release the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift immediately, which sadly I think it is not available on the PC as well. So yeah, it is pretty shame. So I haven't changed the control yet, so I cannot use the joystick. So I need to use the ROK, which is basically alright considering the size, and ergonomic is pretty good. I tried to run the RPM tuning again, but it's just no luck. reason, even though we are already past the previous execution, but the error seems to be persistent. So after those kind of error, I cannot longer run the same thing. Say, I don't know whether it's just basic compatibility issues or because the Windows that was installed in this device was the Windows 10, which is the newest Windows. Because if I'm not mistaken, the last time that I can play with those games is basically in the old Windows. I think below Windows 8. I'm not sure whether it is Windows 7 or even XP. Because yeah, it is pretty old game, so it's definitely can run really well, even with Pentium 4 spec. Even though I was playing a nostalgic game, but at some point the CPU throttling is still hurt. Maybe because I'm not sure whether because I tried to max out the graphic quality, but it is pretty annoying because maybe I didn't change the TDP because the TDP is basically a default. So that's the reason why the processor seems to be loaded. Perhaps, I'm not sure, but hopefully when I try to run heavy games it will actually run smooth, because I really wanted to install heavy games in the second storage, but simply I cannot open it because the screw is very hard to unscrew. So I'm not sure whether how can I finally try to play